Hey everyone, my name is Daniel Worley, and me and Tony Sneeds were basically like brothers, along with Derek Taylor. We're basically a tripod, and as with any tripod, you take away a leg and it topples over, and that's just how we feel now at the moment. Me and Tony met fresh out of high school, and we became fast friends, and we just hung out like all the time. We had found like kindred spirits. When people say brothers from another mother, that's who we were. We were very similar in like our senses of humor, what we liked and enjoyed. We were big pop culture fans, as anybody knows. Tony had like an encyclopedic knowledge of movies and TV shows and music and particularly sports. And so we grew fast friends. I introduced him to Derek, and it was the three of us. It was just always the three of us hanging out, going to movies. Our yearly pilgrimage to Red Lobster, all you can eat shrimp. I helped Tony move several occasions. So those kind of bonds are the kind of bonds that the two people have forever. They're hard to break. And so, of course, I knew Tony was sick for a while, and and I hated that. I hated that he moved away, but I understand the reason why. You got to do what's best for you and your family. I hate that we hadn't seen each other in a couple years, but I love Tony to death. He's my best friend. He's my brother. I'm going to miss him so very much. I wish that we would have had more time, as I'm sure we're all feeling right now. I wish that we all had more time with Tony. But I'm glad that he was able to have a surrogate family. But, with me and Derek, I was glad that he was able to form a real family with Angelissa. And I know they took in Javante and considered him pretty much like a son. So I'm glad that he got to experience life with people that loved him. He had such a zeal for wanting to make people laugh and to make jokes. So, there's things that I'll never forget from Tony. Just jokes that will always stick with me. Even now, when me and my wife are talking and I'm saying something that's not true, I'll say, and then there's a unicorn in the room. Which is something that me and Tony used to say to me all the time, and I picked it up from him. Just things like that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. Inside jokes and funny situations that I'll just never forget. Tony, I love you so much. I'm sorry that this has happened to you. Angelissa, I'm sorry that this has happened to you. You guys deserve better. But I do have this hope that we'll meet each other on the other side. I was privileged enough to be there with Tony the night that he got saved and pray with him and help him through that process. And, as God does, he sends all of us through a process when we first get saved. And I'm glad to say that I have no doubt that Tony was saved, that Tony knew God on a personal level, and I'll be able to see him again one day. So that's the only positive I can really take away from this situation, is that he's not hurting anymore. He's in a much better place. Even though it hurts on this side, it's something that we can look forward to in the future if we know Christ. And I know that Tony would like everyone to know Christ. It changed his life. I know it changed my life. Anybody that you talk to that's a Christian will tell you that it changed their life. So I thank you guys for listening to this somewhat long-winded video. That's a little scattered, but I think we're all a little scattered now. It was so sudden. But even if I don't know you, I just want you to know that if Tony loved you, that means I loved you. Tony was a good judge of character. I just pray for comfort and healing for his family, Christy, his niece and nephew, Javante and Destiny, and of course Angelissa. You guys have my prayers. All of his friends and family have my prayers. I love you guys. I love everyone. All glory to God that we're even able to get through something like this. So I just hope that you guys take with you the funny, hilarious things that Tony instilled into our lives, the things that he did to make himself the butt of a joke just for a few laughs. And that's all I have. I love you, buddy. I'm going to miss you terribly.